A smile might be one of the first things you notice about someone.
But most people who need major dental work tell you they don't always want to share that smile. New this morning, 10 on your side's Marielena Balouris joins us with the story of a real estate agent working to change that.
The saying goes, you're never fully dressed without a smile. But what if you don't want to share that smile with the world? That's where Smile Helpers wants to step in.
Sheena Johnson has always hid her smile.
I had cracked my teeth when I was younger, and I've had cracked teeth ever since.
She felt embarrassed and judged.
You see what you want to see, not the person inside that doesn't exactly like the way my teeth look.
A few months ago, she met Christian Phillips through their shared interest in saltwater fish tanks. That's when everything changed.
He goes, oh, by the way, I want to get your mouth fixed. First, I thought it was a joke, and then I continued to talk to him about it.
It was an idea Phillips had been working on for about 8 years after he needed some dental work of his own.
And I immediately lost self-confidence. And it was amazing how one little change like that didn't change anything about who I was at all, had such a drastic impact on my personality and my daily life.
It wasn't just his experience. As a realtor, he's constantly meeting new people, some who need dental work.
When you need dental work in your smile line, your social mobility is frozen.
And that work is expensive.
So I figured if we could come up with a way to help these people and free up their social mobility by giving them just a hand out of this stuck spot, that they would then be able to go on with the rest of their lives with renewed energy and renewed confidence.
That's when he met Dr. Ron Kondoff, who agreed to help.
This is about feeling good about yourself, and if you feel good about yourself, you can reach your own potential.
He's spent months working with Johnson.
Today is the 5% of the 100%, but it's the most important. We had removed some teeth, we'd filled some other teeth.
10 on your side was there as he gave her her new teeth.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
Then Johnson got to show her fiance, and when we sat down with her again,
Gee, look at your smile, I can't even sing in it.
No, never.
Does that sum up how you're feeling right now?
Oh, yeah.
her excitement was contagious.
I never smiled before, like hardly ever. And now I can't stop smiling.
The cost of all of that work, close to $8,000. Dr. Kondoff is doing it for roughly half of that, with that money coming from donations. Phillips says this is just the beginning.
We get one opportunity at life. We get one period of time here, and we can leave the world a better place, or we can leave the world a worse place. And I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that the world is as good of a place as I can possibly leave it.
Making a difference one smile at a time.
Smile Helpers already has 2 other patients lined up and the funding for most of the work that they need. If you'd like to get involved or donate, we'll have that information on WAVY.com. In the newsroom, I'm Marielena Balouris, 10 on your side.